Hi, this is the Holding Time podcast. As part of the project, I interviewed breastfeeding mothers to find out what challenges they faced and how they overcame them. In this first episode, we hear some of the mothers reflecting on their experience of taking part in the Holding Time project, a city-by-city creative health intervention involving interviews, workshops, portrait shoots, and live events. And we hear some of the incredible writing made by mothers who took part in the storytelling workshops with writer and radio producer Rachel New. We'll be launching this podcast with a new release every day to celebrate Liverpool and Bradford Baby Week, starting the 14th of November. So come and listen in.
I've really enjoyed it. I've found it so therapeutic, and finding time just to sit and write has been lovely.
So it's been actually quite difficult, but good. I've had a reason to kind of get in touch with those feelings and think about them and process them. So I think that's a good thing.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it, really have. It's just been a really nice outlet to do something for me, I suppose. Just kind of focusing on something different. And again, there is that therapeutic aspect to it that in my version of War and Peace that I appear to have written, everyone get a cup of tea, I tell you. There's bits which I've not said, which now I have. I feel like, it's out there. I've done that bit, and I feel like, it's helping me kind of mend really in a way, which is good.
Like learning to play the guitar, breastfeeding is a work of art. Taking the time to learn the notes, taking the time and not giving up hope. Perseverance is what you need to learn to play, to learn to feed, to give the best start to life, to make sure the performance is just right. The love I have for my new skill fills me with pride and joy and thrill, because just like learning to play the guitar, breastfeeding is my work of art.
Yes, I may be an octopus with too much to do, but I'm also a superhero. A mothering superhero who is smashing those breastfeeding milestones. We've beaten the shallow latch and the tongue ties with tears in our eyes. We've battled through the teething and biting stage. We've fought back against milk strikes and sleep regressions, and we are thriving. The octopus mum and my hatchlings.
It was like a manifesto of motherhood. Towards the end, it really had like a manifesto feel. The tongue-tied with tears in our eyes, I was like, whoa. That was awesome.
Routines develop. It's slowly getting easier. Some normality starts to return. First ever play groups, public feeding. Watching other babies, you get to learn. Teeth are bugging, even less sleep. Red cheeks, hurry up and pop. Finally, relief starts all over again. So many teeth. Feeding doesn't stop. Depression is lifting. Support is helping. Finished my therapy. Hooray. Our time has been extraordinary, but it certainly won't end there. Lots of ups, many deep downs, but feeding you know that is an experience I'm happy to share.
I just felt like you could feel the peaks and troughs as things are going well, and then the struggle, and then you've come back up again.
And in the comparative warmth and quiet of the recovery room, they asked how I was to feed you. Breast, I tentatively replied. You see, I'd never wanted to breastfeed. You wriggled, mouth agape, instinctively looking for that liquid gold as they had described it. I felt a mere onlooker to your natural ability, your leg raised across my chest, comfy, content.
My heart is full just seeing you, smiling up at me, so cheeky. I think, how did I make you? Then realise my milk still forms you.
You arrived at the end in such a hurry, silent, not breathing properly, they whisked you away. My baby girl so small and helpless, my body I blamed for it all. No skin to skin, no tender touch, no breathing you in. My womb now empty like the room I was left in. The noises fell silent, I'm left alone and exhausted.
I said I wanted to breastfeed and that I knew it often took time to get this established, but I wanted to go home. She said she could only discharge me when I had established feeding. I said I would use the pump in the syringe. She said that I couldn't use the syringe at home because he might aspirate. I said I would use a cup like the staff had done when they gave the formula. She said that was too dangerous too. I knew what she wanted me to say. I told her I would give him a bottle if I couldn't get him on the breast. I had said the magic words and she released me.
In the still of the night, I finally ditched the nipple shields. I feel like together we've hit the high times. With no drama, I lift you and we latch. I smile. Gazing at the soft rolls of your wrists, your chunky legs and your double chin, I feel so much love for you. My milk has made those beautiful rolls. Magic mama milk. We've done it. We've learnt to feed together. The success is sweet. I place you back with a full belly, contented in your little bed, and you snuggle down.
I've enjoyed the whole experience. I feel like I signed up for doing this just something extra to do and to keep me busy. But I feel like it's made me realise how proud I am of what I'm achieving at the moment. I find myself thinking about the actual writing part of it most when I am feeding. Like, it gives me something else to think about other than what am I having for tea, or do you know what? Internet shopping. It stopped me from just thinking, oh, I must buy this and then scrolling.
I didn't think I'd embrace it as much as I have, and I've absolutely loved it. I've read bits out that I've written to my husband and to my mum, and they had no idea how I'd felt or how it had affected me and things like that. It's nice for them to look and understand how I felt and what we've been through and things.
Thanks to our funders, Cheshire and Merseyside Women's Health and Maternity Programme and Arts Council England Grants for the Arts. If you'd like to know more about the Holding Time project, please go to holdingtime.org for all the latest news and events. Thank you.